Alrighty. Are we good? No more problems. No more problems. Hopefully. Right on, man. Right on. Let me go ahead and post this. Post that. Post a little of this. A little of that. Okay, let's see. Actually, before I do that, let me... Alright, let's see. I deleted Jack Gau's weapons because I'm not using them. So... probably... It's like 49. Probably ought to get rid of all this. Let me kill all these. Alright. Let's get in here, and then I'm going to immediately overwrite this save. Yep. That's what I figured. They had some really cool weapons, and I was kind of, on one hand, kind of wanting to leave it in there. As I was thinking maybe we could see what some of the new swords later on would look like. As you level up, you know, higher tier weapons would probably pop up in the environment and just to come across them. But I kind of agreed with the point that it was kind of not immersive, you know. All right. I'm sure that should cover that. I just need to get some autosaves. Gave her the Dark Brotherhood armor, and that's just, man, I was really impressed with that. I thought that really fit the body model well. Anyway, what were we going to go do? I don't even remember. I guess at Skyrim, you can just go do whatever you want to do, right? Let's see. But I don't even know what I have active. Got the contracts. Thieves Guild stuff. Oh, let's go get that. Yeah, let's go get that. That unlocked, that helps. Gotta go get the last. What's up, Grouchy? How are you? Gotta go get gotta go get the Da in my Fusro Da, so I can blow people off of cliffs and bridges and things. Because that's all that really matters in Skyrim is the ability to blow somebody off a bridge when they've annoyed you. All right, where are we going? Actually, I think it's not too far from the abandoned shack, if I remember right. I may not be remembering right. Yeah, it's like right there. That's cool. Healthy and hey, Haley, what's up? You were unhealthy? Oh, wait, I remember. Yeah. You were in the stream the other night, and you're like, you weren't feeling well. I believe that was you. Holy crap, it's dark out. Overcast, foggy, nasty, dark. My follower refuses to pull out a torch. Okay. I see what it is. It's a conspiracy to keep me in the dark. Yeah, I think that was you. I remember somebody saying, I want to hang out, but I'm not feeling it. Time to go to bed. Ugh. That's... It's one of those things where it's like, man, you're past it. It's over. Done with that. No more of that for a while. Keep all that to yourself. No more sickness. Just, I'm done with that. But hey, I mean, there's really no bright side to that because when you're sick, you're just sick. You know, I mean, it's like there's no pain. But better than happening, what, 3 weeks from now, right? Through Christmas. I've been sick through the holidays before. Thankfully, it hasn't happened often, but and it just sucks. You know, it's like you want to be joyful, and you're like, I just want to just go unconscious until this passes, and then wake up later. I don't care if it's after New Year's. Fuck this. I'm through with this. You know, that type of thing. So, at least it didn't last through the holidays. So that's a good thing. Yeah, look on the bright side, Grouchy. You could have had a test instead. Could have been even worse. Just kidding. Actually, tests. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of exam time in school. All right. Well, apparently, I don't have any magicka here, so. But hey, think about it. Oh, it's pneumonia. Oh, that's kind of serious. Yeah. Yeah, the tricky one about that is like the whatever antibiotics or whatever they give you to beat it, like after it's gone and you're feeling better and it seems like you have to continue to take it. Or else if there's one little bug in there somewhere that gets a resistance to that, then if it recurs, then you got to find something else to fight it off with, because now it's like super bug against whatever you were just using and stuff. I remember hearing about that. But you'll pull through though, because you're a ninja, and so you'll be all good by the holidays. Think about it. You're over getting sick. Exam time is over. It's Friday, and we can play Skyrim. So I mean, I would say things are looking up. Oh, and I have a monster, so I think that pretty much just. So for those of you out there drinking monsters with me, cheers. Cheers to the monster. I got your little white box with a big red cross on it. You got your little med pack over here. You'll be fine. Right on. Sure if I got both of those off or not. Wonder how. Like, okay. Someone answer me this. Yes. Remember, if you can't beat it face to face. Go into sneak and sneak up behind it. Kill it that way. Alright, so someone answer me this. Anybody that's familiar with this. If I've got, for example, I've got 100 magicka, and a spell costs 80 magicka, but I want to dual wield it. Like, for example, this, what is this, stone flesh, this mage armor stuff. Okay, I want to dual wield it to make a stronger version of it, for example. Which I don't have the perk for that, I'm just kind of practicing. But if it costs 80 and I've only got 100 magicka, does it make it just a little bit stronger if it costs all 100? Or does it just not count unless I have like 160 magicka? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not able to cast a full version of both spells, do you not get both? Or, that's the only way I can really describe it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're dual wielding something, do you have to be able to cast that spell fully twice? You know, like would the spell have to cost like 50 for me to cover it with 100 twice in order to get the full effect or make a stronger version of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, see right here, I think this costs about 80 or something like that. Maybe less. Okay, so it costs 76, so that'd be 152. And I've only got 128 magicka, so I'm short like 20-something. 24, right? I'm short 24 magicka. So would I get like just a little bit stronger version of the armor? Or would it just be just a single version until I could actually cast both of them? Or is it percentage-wise? Like, let's say if I cast both spells at the same time, the second one gives me, say, a 50% bonus. So instead of giving me an extra 100 armor, it gives me 150. But since I can't actually cast both spells fully twice, does it only give me like 130? Or does it just give me 100? Because does that make more sense? I'm kind of curious how that works. See, dual wielding weapons is easy. I'm just hitting you with both weapons. I get that. You know, that's simple. Only single version. So there's really kind of no point in dual wielding there, except for practice, getting used to having both of them equipped. I guess there is something to that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would think. I really don't have. I don't know. Maybe there is a way. What does my armor rating say? Where do I see? What is my armor rating? It's not. My armor rating 60. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. So let me get this in both hands. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do a formal scientific test. Guillermo can respect this. We're gonna do a scientific study, an evaluation of mage armors here and dual casting them. All right, so with one, we're gonna confirm. One, I get 60, and I had just dual wielded it, and I only got 60. So yeah, yep. You only get the single version. I believed you guys. We needed facts. We needed to back this up with facts. Can't quite do it. I see where it says I don't have enough magicka too. I see that. That's cool. That makes sense, and that's fair. That's fair. I agree with that. What would also be kind of cool is if you got a percentage of it. Like if you cast them both and say it gave you 90, if you didn't have quite enough to cast, maybe it'd only give you 70 or something. It still took all my magicka, though. Cheap bastard. Did you see that?
These can tend to themselves. For a few minutes.
Anyway. Are they all leaving? They're all leaving. Let's go take their stuff. They can go have this big epic mage zombie battle down there. We'll just go watch. Nice. They're worth 50 and they only weigh a pound, so hey. Nice. Max can roast the shit out of everybody. As long as she stays back here. That's one good thing about having a ranged follower. Yeah, they're all toasted. They can all just beat each other up now. Epic battle of epicness going on here. I saw a meme on that. It was a meme. It was somebody cussing out autocorrect and, oh my god, autocorrect, I'm so tired of your full bit or something like that. Duck you. couldn't even cuss out autocorrect because autocorrect was correct. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. I remember exactly how it went. It was something like that. I'm just gonna loot everything. Y'all just kill each other. I just want to loot shit. That's all. They're destroying each other in there, man. Just sneaking around. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, man. Whatever. Ducking auto cucumber. I was too busy looting. That's cool. I'm not going to change. I'm still going to go looting. It's hard getting in the habit of keeping my freaking mage armor up. I know there's one perk to where that shit just lasts longer, and I can't wait to get to that. They're raising up these bandit corpses, practicing as necromancers. The corpses are rebelling. It's or they're using them for magic practice or something. I don't know.
These thralls of yours are slower than Arconians in a blizzard.
Icicles through their face.
Sullying myself with manual labor.
There goes another one.
Weak-willed rabble. Even dead, they're almost useless.
They seem less intelligent each time you raise them. Possible.
As long as they can swing a pickaxe where I tell them, they're as smart as we need them to be.
You hear that? The others must have found something.
We'd
The
better go
zombie
see.
slave labor.
Tend to themselves.
They're power leveling. They're in their grinding. Grinding for conjuration levels. I'll let them go beat each other. I'm gonna go curse the shit out of all of them again. I believe I let that friggin' zombie with the two-handed axe destroy me like that. That's embarrassing. You get over here with the one with the icicle stuck in its face. Alright. I like steel arrows. They don't weigh anything and they're worth 1 gold apiece. If you've got 1,000 steel arrows, doesn't weigh shit and it's free money. It's basically like having gold in your pocket, basically. In Oblivion, that wasn't the case, but arrows were worth a lot more too. I think what Daedric arrows in Oblivion were worth like 10 or 20 gold each. They're almost like potions or something. All right. You want to get an entire group to destroy each other? Just hit them all with a full dose of Marked for Death. Anyway, where was I? Damn, they're just going off in there. Get him! He beat his ass! Holy crap, Uber Tank Mage. He's like, don't let these robes fool you. I can take some damage. You're gonna go get a monster? You're not gonna let me drink alone? Thank you. Oh, they're all fucked. Yeah, they're fucked. Totally digging this vampire bat thing she's got, man. I love that. Okay, so since they're sitting there grinding for their levels, I'm gonna sit here and grind for my levels. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a few of these, cast a few of those. Maybe raise up another Paarthurnax when I get my magicka back.
And you thought I was gonna bring things.
I may not get my magicka back, actually.
I'll kill you.
Damn, he's not gonna do it. Okay, you enough of you, dude. I don't want to waste my paralysis potions on this dude. Yeah, fuck that. did. I'll take a Nern root, sure. Just fucking die. That's a little ridiculous. And of course I get a free one after I spent, what, 300 gold on one of those damn things. Of course I get a free one. That's not fair. Alright, so... Little did we know we were walking into the zombie apocalypse. And she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. She just looks really, really cool doing it. Actually, I'll be dropping her off pretty soon, probably. I didn't really know. We just grabbed her just because I just wanted to see. Serana is the one that I really want to... I really can't wait to see what she looks like. I don't know if the modded version of Serana is going to be better or worse, actually. I know it's going to change her. It's going to change her face somewhat, but she was pretty before. I thought she was really pretty. I think that's the way out once we're through this whole place, right? I think so. What's this? Okay. I think we're done here. Oh, yay. Oh, yes. It's like gold. Oh, yes. Got anyone else in the fucking whole map, huh? That's troubling. Yeah, I think I'm spoiled to having Uthgerd. Uthgerd goes in there, busts him in the face with her shield, and gets their attention, and keeps it. Most of the time. I think I'm a little spoiled to that. Because this mage isn't about that. This mage is about keeping a distance. Red's just broken here, man. Yeah, broken. It's just broken. Punch that piece of shit across the map then. There you go. That's what you do. Yeah, I think I like having the tavern wenches and stuff around for the whole companionship thing, but as far as followers go, I don't really need OP followers or followers outside of... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of rebalancing or breaking the game with stuff. I mean, it looks cool and all that, but I don't know that your normal vampire has all this stuff. Maybe they do. I don't know. I really like those bats, though. I gotta admit, that's pretty freaking cool. I don't know if that's an actual normal vampire thing or if that's something particular to just these, but I think that's pretty neat. What's up, Aaron? Staff of Magnus? I don't even remember what that does. What's Staff of Magnus? I don't remember. College of Winterhold thing, right? Something you get like towards the end of that quest line or something. Is that right? I don't have a bow to snipe these stupid skeletons with now either. Damn it.
What a sight.
I was kind of curious how the inside of this cave was going to look, though. Falling into frost from a bait. Never mind. Get it. Cross that, bitch. Actually, I think we need to go down there anyway. I think. I'll take that. Yeah. I feel sneaky. Yeah, I'm also not used to having a follower that randomly wanders off and just does whatever. I'm kind of not used to that. Following me no matter who's hitting it, no matter what. Threat's just broken. Not a big fan. Can't manage the game like this. And it's wandering off with the AI broken on the enemy now, too.
I'll kill you when you stand.
Yeah, I think I drop her. She's cool and everything, but useless. I don't even know what's going on. I don't care. Yep, she needs to go. I don't even know where it went. I don't think I've ever lost a Draugr here before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is the first. Man. I don't know. Let's just go. I think think I might hear it. Maybe. Is a Draugr down here? What the fuck are Draugr doing down here? You got 15 people shooting you, standing right next to you, killing you, and you're worried about me 700 miles away with your... Like... Yeah, I think it's basic mechanics like that that get broken in the game. And I think when they install things like mods and stuff, they look at visual, okay, and I mean I like the visual part of it, but if it breaks something in the game, like it completely just overwrites, like say threat, you know, and things like that in the game, that's not cool. Okay, actually, I need to go up here. Yeah, that's, I don't know if there's really ways to check that in the coding, you know, like if something you've done with a mod has screwed something like that up, basic game mechanics, you know, certain things. Most games usually come down to managing threat or managing the battlefield, control, so to speak, in terms of, in order to defeat that enemy, you need to get that enemy to do this. Until you do that, that enemy's invincible, for example. So as long as that enemy's worried about me and he only has to hit me once, I have to hit him 50 times. How do I hit him 50 times without him hitting me once? That's the puzzle. Doing that. Well, okay, so you find somebody to generate threat, meaning that you find somebody that is more that has a higher threatening impact on the field than you do, whether it's because of heavier armor, some certain perk or skill that they have, just the simple fact that they hit really hard, they're really aggressive, whatever the case, it needs to manage or dictate threat to that person so that you can get in there and be all sneaky and stealthy and poke at them for a while until they're dead, right? Pretty much simple, basic threat mechanics. Well, if something that you install on the game breaks that, or makes that not a thing, or overwrites it, or makes it not apply in certain key situations and stuff, then that essentially, well, it affects gameplay. I mean, obviously, right? Like, how do you work around that? Like, you have a solution to solve a puzzle, but if you take that solution out, how do you solve the puzzle? If there's no more solution to it, you know what I'm saying? So, on this difficulty, a lot of the enemies, especially when you're lower level, you have to pound away at them for a while sometimes. It's just like that. That's how you start RPGs. You start with a wooden stick, and you're down there poking mud crabs, hoping you can level up. That's how you always start. Well, if those mud crabs can all one-shot you, and you can't get in there to poke them, then guess what? You know? Oh, well. Let's see. Where's that shout at? Actually, I'm going to need this shout more than once, aren't I? Let me go ahead and favorite that. Anyway, I'm not saying that's the case, but she's not generating any threat at all. She just doesn't generate any. I don't know if the game's not even recognizing her as being on the field, which is possible. That she's not a quantity. Like when you're in a combat situation and enemies are fighting you, they may just not acknowledge her. You know, she may be hitting them. She may actually even be doing damage, but it's not factoring in that she's even there. That could possibly, it's kind of seems what it's like. And I rely on my companions more to draw attention than anything else. I don't need them to really kill anybody. I mean, it's cool. I like her effects. I love that bat spell and all the cool little vampire things she's doing and stuff. I mean, that's neat and everything. But neat doesn't matter if you're getting destroyed. So I don't know. I don't think she's as useful to me as she might be if I was playing a different kind of character. I guess if I was more of a tanky character myself, then that'd be a different story. Anyway, no biggie. It's still cool to have her along. I mean, it was nice checking her out, seeing some of the new followers and stuff. This is what I wanted to look at right here. I was kind of curious what... They may have added some steam mist to the waterfall, but the water itself is still just sitting there. Oh, I don't care that the 60-foot waterfall is crashing down on top of me. I'm just chilling. The water's just... Oh, well. Slapped a guard in the face with a pickaxe and didn't get a bounty? Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. He acknowledged that her summons was there. Bye. See ya. Wait a minute. Hey Zeus, what's up, man? Look at you like a horker. I don't know that they did a lot with this area. This area is always kind of cool anyway. The trees look better. Still looks cool. This is a neat area. Let's see. So the best thing for me to do is this. Well, fuck typing. just that's funny. Well, so much for that. Okay, I'm just totally through with that. I'm done. Shit. Oh, what if we had to start all the way back at the beginning? What did I do? What did I miss? Did I miss something? I missed something. Whatever I missed, I missed it. Okay, that's a lot of spiders. At least one giant, right? I think there's another one up in the ceiling, too. God damn it. Oh, that's... Yeah, she is right now. Yeah, she's one of the vampire tavern wenches. Seriously? Doesn't matter. Probably pick up some loot here in a minute anyway.
What a sight.
Delphine came through here and killed a few Draugr of her own, didn't she? She's definitely not helpless. But she really wasn't here for the loot either. See, Delphine has higher concerns than, you know, money and things like that. Whereas I, on the other hand, am all about the money. So, how do you really feel? Room again. the right way out? Yeah, that's it. You remember when they tried to do the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? I remember reading that book when I was little, and I thought it was amazing. It was a great fantasy storybook. It really was. The movie, I some things just you can't really put on screen and not do it justice. Some things, like that was a good example. That Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It was a fantastic book. It just took you there, you know. You could, it lets you imagine, you know, it laid the story out and let you imagine the rest and visualize it for yourself. I thought that was pretty amazing. I think it's probably the same type of thing. She got a lot of acclaim. Was it J.K. Rowling? She got a lot of acclaim for that story, and the movies did well. Kind of like Lord of the Rings, but there's a difference between watching The Hobbit and reading The Hobbit. You know what I mean? Like, as cool as they try to make the forest full of spiders in the movie, nothing beats reading it in the book and visualizing it for yourself. I mean, that's just the shit right there. My opinion, but whatever. Hey, did everyone see the, got lagged out? You're back, though. You're back. Anyone see the Mass Effect Andromeda, stuff yesterday? The, whatchamacallit, gameplay? They released a little bit of the gameplay from what looked like just about all of the different classes. They showed a biotic charge, which I thought was just fantastic, but it almost looked more tactical than an actual weapon, so I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that. I hope they didn't really change it too much, because that was a lot of fun in Mass Effect 3. They showed an engineer with the turret, and the turret was just doing work. I thought that was pretty cool. The sniping, I don't know. I'm almost detecting a bit of Destiny influence, which I wouldn't doubt it. They probably go, you know, they say, oh, well, these people did a good shooter over here. Let's go steal some of their guys to come work on our project, and they bring their style and their flavor of game, you know, game making with them. Look at this. Well, I'm totally down with like the mists and the clouds that it adds. It just adds something to the environment. It really does, especially up in the mountains. I think that's the best touch, because that makes them. It just makes them look real. I think that's really cool. Anyway, let's go to Riverwood. Go turn in the horn. All the stars, man. Look at all the stars. Right on, man. Groovy.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Sven. Sven with the luxurious hair.
Come
You know
on,
what I feel like
let me know
playing
if you
right
need
now?
anything, or take a
Hey, what's
seat
up,
by the
Justin?
fire and I'll send someone over.
You know when I like it cold in my house is when I can get under a blanket and then put the fan on my face. To where my face is -3 degrees, you know, 3 degrees below zero, but the rest of me is warm. Am I the only one? I'm a huge fan of that.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could marry me for starters.
You're
and then
that
we'll
visitor.
talk
been
about the
poking
rest from there.
around. I'm the innkeeper. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Yes.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Come on, enough of that, man. I feel like playing some Divinity too. I'm not lying, I actually feel like playing that.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
There's gold. It's sitting there. I want it. Enough said. That's God damn it. Probably picked up something that weighs a shit ton and I don't really need. Like, well... I've got all this other stuff too. I gotta go drop this off at my house. Probably have dragon bones too, I'm guessing. Yeah. That's why.
The
Fix and pick up all
Greybeards
that
seem to
shit
think
too.
you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. Like I said in my note, I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here. I knew the Grey... When you showed up here, I knew you
enough
were the
talk.
one the
Enough
Greybeard
talk.
sent. Yes. But
Is
that
there
isn't
dialogue
important
that can
right
get us
now.
past the
It isn't.
dialogue?
We remember. You're the only one. Can you do it? Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon. Dragons are... They weren't gone some... Now something's happening to bring them back to life.
Can we get past the
And
dialogue?
I need you to help me stop it. I know
I'm forced to
and I
keep
figured
asking
out
questions that I
you're going
don't
to
care
go
about the
there,
answers.
And you're going to kill that dragon. Kyne's
Okay.
Grove. There's an ancient dragon.
Alright.
I need to
Okay.
get into my traveling gear.
All right.
Give me a
Yep.
minute and I'll be ready.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kyne's Grove.
Oh, I kind of need those, don't I? Nice.
Ordnar, I'm traveling.
Let's see, Was any of these a potion of strength by any chance? Any of them? Any other time I'm picking those up left and right. Yep, none of them.
You got the inn till I get back.
Right.
Could let her carry all the shit, but then I'd just be getting it right back from her, so fuck that. I think we'll just slow walk out of here. Do. Yeah, right. Yeah, that dragon, yeah, that sounds real important and stuff, but how about these potions sitting over here? And how about that little sack of gold right there? Oh, I think I'll take this sword right here, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Actually, I've got some stuff to sell. Might as well make some more stuff to sell, right? Spend any of those.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could pick me up and carry me to the nearest merchant. You could do that, if, you know, since you're asking. Other than that, I'm good.
Hold on.
Got to be fucking kidding. Alright. I'm just gonna slow walk over here, kick their ass, and slow walk to the merchant. Watch, this vampire is here to kill my merchant because it sees that I'm overweight. Since I'm already overweight, I might as well grab that. Don't make me slow walk over there and kill you. Don't make me walk all the way over here. There goes my merchant, trying to get himself killed. Why did you have to shoot him all the way to the top of the mountain when the merchant... Never mind. Take this too and sell this too. That too. I'm pick up everything now. I'm already overweight. Doesn't matter. See, you got a skeleton with an ebony sword too. This is low level for that. That's that. Please, I'm scared to fight. Please make me really, really strong early in the game type thing. When I don't really think this follower's all that helpful. Anyway, the follower's cool. I like the magic. I like the way she looks, and all that. I mean, that's fine. But as far as a fighting companion coming along, leaves a little bit to be desired. I think I'll be dropping her off. I will eventually destroy. Can you see that in Mass Effect? You see a wounded Asari. I will get around to destroying you at some point later. Just give me a minute or 5 to get over there and destroy you.
Whatever. Blades helmets,
I will
pretty much
eventually.
anything to suit your needs.
Wow. That is awesome. Really not a whole lot I can sell him.
Good day.
Does she have an enchanting table? I think Delphine had an enchanting. I should have used that to disenchant the stupid sword. Will eventually destroy it. That is awesome.
No one crosses me!
Seriously? He's totally oblivious that this is happening in his store.
Thank you so much. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Okay about that. All right. We need to see if he's got any soul gems. He probably does. I'm completely out of money. All right. So we got 1,400, huh? Okay. Let's sell all these. Opposed to 1% more damage. I got all that money back and a couple grand sold. That's what I'm talking about. I literally took all of his money. All of his money, all of his stuff. All right.
Somebody help!
Hey, watch what you're doing. We're routed! Fall back! No more! I yield! I yield! Victory is yours! I submit! I cannot best you!
You're right, you can't. Take this ass kicking. Now don't go down there. You're really gonna get your shit tore off now. She's all invisible on his ass. guess he disappeared through the map. Nope, there he is. Want to buy a couple plates?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it
You
belongs.
and me. Take a look.
Look, I want your last 20 gold. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm going to sell you plates and just whatever. Wow, those things are... Oh, that's to buy. Okay, if I had sat there and bought all that shit, I'd have been mad. You got 4 gold left? Can I sell you for 4 gold? You have 1 gold left? Yeah, I'm gonna need that too. Okay, I'm gonna need all that. I'll be taking that. Thank you. See ya. Adios.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Oh, I'll make sure not to do that. Wouldn't want to get on your bad side.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
I don't like that she doesn't change boots either. I don't know what kind of boots she's wearing, but they're apparently... Ancient Nord? Is that what she's got on? I guess.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Skeleton. Alright. See what's Serana. I gotta go drop off all this junk, though. Right? Pay off your debt to society now, or pay with blood. Give me all your gold, or give me your life. I'll let you leave just this once. Don't let me catch you again. I have a book fetish. I really do.
Long life to you, Thane.
Man, I really like the way that shrouded armor looked, man. You're like, it's pitiful. It's pitiful. Pitiful. Didn't see a whole lot of difference in Rift, and I'm kind of curious to see what Solitude's going to look like also.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement in it.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Uh-oh.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
You're some... Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? Let's not waste any time.
My girl. I love Uthgerd. She's awesome. Get this started. I'm not gonna lie, people, this whole dual-wielding thing, it's becoming a little tedious. It's becoming work. The idea is cool, but
Oh, did you need something?
it doesn't work well.
Oh, did you need something?
I guess NPCs randomly appearing and disappearing has always been kind of a thing with Skyrim, hasn't it? Pretty much.
Yes.
Maybe you just aren't up to the challenge. Ha!
I do want to go look at Markarth though.
This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one.
She has no reaction. Really? Oh yeah, like in the dialogue, right? Like you'd think that if you're already married, that she might have a problem with you getting engaged to somebody and spending a night out drinking and sledding around all of Skyrim. Yeah, you'd think that your spouse would probably have a problem with that. That might be an issue. That might put a wrench in the old marital bliss. Yeah.
One down, my friend. One down.
That is a lazy lack of attention to detail. I wonder if the unofficial Skyrim patch fixes that, you know? I don't know.
And how about you?
You bought a ring, an engagement ring from your wife for your fiance. That's not weird at all.
So
No.
says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things.
Like you say, it's just another Friday,
and you win
right?
the contest.
Happens all the time.
Wow. You've really... You know... Hey, you don't look so good.
Go check out Markarth, see what the waterfalls and the area around it looks like.
It's time to wake up.
Oh, wow, the temple. Oh, they added some color. They added some, like, yellow or something. Yellows and golds and oranges and stuff. Blasphemer, what did I do?
I see. So you don't remember fondling the statuary then? I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and
Fondling the
blathering into
statuary.
about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing
Fondling
trash all over
the
the
statuary.
Oh, now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps
All right.
apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
Fondling the statuary. Oh, man.
I suppose that'll do. Dibella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even for a drunk like you. You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say
Something about a goat.
war instead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Jeez. She's pretty.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
I always get this started while I'm here, too. Statue came like, yeah, totally. Just chill. It's not like that, really. It's not. It's not what you think. What does Illusion have? I really don't even know. I've never really... Okay, that's typical. Oh, it's all about the fear and terror spells and stuff. Cast from any school magnet. Oh. Stealthy, sneaky casting. Well, that... If you're going to play a sneaky mage assassin type, that would totally come in handy. Let's see. Oops. That's 39. Seriously? Care. God damn it. That's a waste.
Lead us to your Sibyl.
They have no problem that I just stole their shit.
And just what do you think you're doing?
Well, the statue looks valuable. I thought I'd just take it.
Unfortunately for you, we don't allow the uninitiated into the inner sanctum.
But you let us steal?
You have committed a breach and must pay the penalty. Normally, a period of servitude. Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. We could make an example of you, but perhaps you could be put to better use. The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to interrupt that.
Suffice
A good
to say
thing,
that our
because I have
Sibyl
no
was
idea what you're
recently
talking
lost
about.
to us. Through the protocol, if you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your
let's just get to the point where my character can join the hot chick cult. That's all I want to know. We'll just bypass all the rest of that.
We believe the place. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as you, my dear, can earn the Sibyl of Dibella from the time.
from her reverie. We have had a vision of the next Sybil, living in a village. It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never... We prefer not to announce that the Sybil has died until we can introduce the new one. People like to know that we're connected to the goddess.
So do they sacrifice their Sybil at a certain time? You know? Or something? I don't know. It's kind of like the Black Widow perk in Fallout. Kind of. Those are sneaky, invisible, glowing footsteps. That's what they were. Those are soft, fluffy, sneaky footsteps. Fucking overcast shit is getting old. It's every day now. It's like for like 2 weeks straight, every single day. There's got to be some variety in the weather. It's, I mean, I know, well, sometimes, you know, in the real world it's like that. It's just shitty for, you know, days. Well, I get it. Doesn't mean I like it.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Oh, these fucking couriers.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations.
You got to be able to get out of dialogue with these couriers, because they'll get you killed. If a dragon's attacking you, they'll come up and ignore the dragon and freeze you there with conversation rape so that the dragon can rape you and kill you. That's not cool.
Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, couriers are. I think they're my new arch nemesis in the game. Nothing really different. Not really. Although it's dreary and shitty outside, so it's kind of hard to really tell if they did anything really cool here, but...
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Why isn't the assassination taking place? Isn't there always a girl about to be assassinated right here? Am I wrong? Or yeah, no. Every time I've been here, there's always like a guy sneaking up on a girl, and you can, if you kill him first, then she gives you like a necklace or something for saving her life. There he is. I think. Oh, you don't look suspicious at all, dude. Yeah, that's Waylon. Yeah, that's him. But where's the person he's supposed to kill? So certain people aren't even rendering into the world now. Yeah, I think you're right. Kind of curious why the girl he just backstabbed didn't exist.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
All right.
Yes?
Why is he over here? She's not there.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
There she is. There she is. Places, please. Places, everyone. Places!
There you. Yeah, you. Fresh meat for your stomach? You step on us, Locke. The old gods give me strength. You step on us, Locke. I died for my...
By the divines. It's
Everyone,
the
stay
Force
back.
Sword.
The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no
I saved you from the guy who was 500 feet away from you, about to kill you, but you didn't know it because you didn't even see him yet. I mean,
Gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life.
I absolutely saved your life.
Thank you.
The life that you couldn't have known I saved because this dude was way
gonna
over
bring
here.
this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
I think I should have it too.
No, I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City.
I think this is like a really bad play. gone awry. Nobody remembered their lines. Nobody remembered their places. They forgot what time curtain call was. They had no idea when the play starts. The dude who's supposed to pass me a note isn't even here yet. He's late. He's stuck in traffic and shit. It's like everything's just screwed. Okay. Is this going to glitch the game? Because there's supposed to be a dude standing here that says, oh, I think you dropped this, and he leaves you a note. But if he's not here, does this just, like, totally fuck the whole game? That is a problem with Bethesda games, is if something scripted doesn't happen, that's it. It can break any number of things in the game. Won't necessarily crash it, there'll just be shit you can't do. Like, well, this quest for one, which I'm not going to do it anyway, but let's just say I wanted to. Actually, I think the guy's in the Silverblood Inn, though. Maybe.
Need something?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Alms. I said alms, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
I'm what you call a soldier of
She looks just like that vampire one, basically.
And I just might fight at your side.
Unlike my husband Klepper, I watch after our guests.
What was that you said, venomous wife of mine?
What was that you said, venomous wife of mine? What was that you said over there?
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other. I'm just here to clean up.
Yeah, I've always kind of liked Hiroki. Seriously, like, always had a crush on Hiroki. I always wish she was a marriage. She's not.
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up. There's no shipments
My
coming
mother
in,
and father
so
yell
I
a lot.
do nothing.
Always have.
Well, the dude's not in here. I don't know where he might be.
Bloodiest beef in the reach. We'll handle things soon. I said move along. The Force wanted. That's right. It isn't.
That's right. It isn't, idiot.
Until next time.
He tried to kill Margaret right in front of me.
Dude's not here. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to cause problems or not, but whatever. I didn't really plan on doing this. I really just wanted to look around. I'm going to go out here and... Actually, I'm going to wait till daytime and go out here and look around. Well, it's going to just be overcast for the rest of this playthrough, apparently, or something. I'm not sure what's up with that, but who is that?
We'll handle.
Oh, it's a vampire, another vampire wench.
Hey, what? No.
What do you mean?
Leaving. Strange lights or unusual noises. It's a family. It's always been a family.
Which means she'll probably be the same as the other one, I'm guessing.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendarr. I was actually just about... Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter?
Haven't we already been through this? Who am I looking for? Oh, hey, Hiller. The guy who drops the note to tell you to meet him in the temple after you catch that guy trying to kill Margaret. He's just not, he's not spawning. He's not showing up. Don't know why. Kind of worried that maybe it'll cause something else to break later on, but can't do anything for it because he's not there.
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, get to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get
No, it's the rapist Daedra.
Weak.
Who thinks he's a badass. Who calls everyone weak, but he's totally capable of doing anything for himself whatsoever. Totally useless.
You first. Come on, let's go.
No. Kill him. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Everything's flying around the room.
You will kill or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture.
Yeah.
Someone's been here recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? Came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, get to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you. Here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Stendar's mercy.
Fine.
This isn't an ordinary. Daedra, we have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill or you will die.
I can't die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Where's all my stuff? Why is it gone? Favorite. There's not a single shout on my list, but now there is. So shouts remove themselves from your list just randomly when they feel like it? I don't know, man. This dickhole wants you to kill this guy because everyone's weak, but he's shaking the fucking house to where you can't see anything because you're fighting like this. Yeah. This is stupid.
Your reward.
This is really stupid. Really annoying. Really annoying. Alright, wannabe poser, wish you were a Daedra, garbage crap that you can't even defend yourself, your house, your altar, your anything, but you want to talk about how you're a badass by telling people to go do shit for you that they're really not obligated to do because you don't have anything to offer. Just pathetic. Like, there's nothing to validate this particular Daedra. Or... Yeah. In Oblivion, this was cool, and this is just sad. Oh, the altar's supposed to look cool, but this dude... So you're gonna let some old 80-year-old priest come down here and just do you any old kind of way and piss in your altar and disrespect you and give you the finger on his way out the door and you can't do anything about it, but you think you're tough while you get other people to do things for you because you can't do anything for yourself? I mean, like, what? It's like... That's got too many holes in it. Yeah,
did you think Moleg
not a fan of this one.
the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you?
Getting
what
arrested?
What do you see from that little cage?
In the house, yeah. Yeah, your follower can join you on this. Just like the whatchamacallit? Just like the Sanguine quest. I believe your follower could follow you in there too. I think so. Pretty sure. Getting arrested. Which one is that? I don't remember.
Yes, it's an altar. Men would come and sacrifice the wretched in my name. The weak would be punished by the strong.
Maybe the irony here is he's the weak getting punished by the strong, which is everybody and everything which are stronger than him, who's supposed to be a Daedra. He's supposed to be a Daedric prince, and he is the weak to everybody. Take the weakest thing you can find, and they'll still be strong compared to this loser. Right? Maybe that's the irony? Maybe that's the lesson here? That there's really nothing to be respected. This guy's a bully and a rapist and a coward. This particular Daedric prince is a bully, a rapist, and a coward. And you add all those three things up, and there's nothing to be feared or respected or nothing. I mean, or they just did a horrible garbage job writing this, one or the other, or both. I'm not sure, but
revenge. No.
The Force one. Oh.
I
know what you're talking about.
Did this
I know what you're talking about.
His
Actually, when you first came in, Hilaire, the guy that I was waiting for is the one that drops you the note to go to the Temple of Talos.
To perform Boethiah's
that starts that quest.
Rites
That's the start of that.
Altar, but he's been missing.
And he didn't show.
And bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform.
And when you talk about Moleg Bal being a rapist, he rapes you by conversation. You can't leave listening to him bump his man-pleasers. You can't get away from it. You have to sit here and listen to the really, really horrible, really bad voice acting. This is the worst voice acting I think I've ever heard in a game. He will be waiting for him, left here to rot, It's stupid. Horrible voice acting. Whoever they got to do that, they need to not hire him to work on video games ever again. It's bad. He doesn't sound tough. He doesn't sound bad. He doesn't sound wicked. He doesn't sound evil. He sounds annoying, pathetic, and the only reason he's not being slapped is he's hiding behind his keyboard somewhere. Bad voice acting. Very, very bad. Really bad. Not to be respected. To be talked really, really bad about, to where hopefully he hears it and quits voice acting so he never ruins another game with his voice again. I'll just put it like that. And it's not just the character he's playing. It's just bad voice acting. Captured and bound. Wow, dude, really? You sound like a wannabe tough guy on a really bad radio show with a horrible radio voice, trying to sound tough when everyone knows you're not. Just shut up. Just quiet. Don't ever again. Just stop.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Dude, don't be so hard on the voice actors. No. No.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Is that him? No, that's the courier.
Sorry.
I wonder if he's in the temple. I'm seriously concerned that that's him not showing up is going to cause a problem later. I'm probably worrying about nothing, but let me go see if I can remember where the hell the temple is. Is this it right here? Yeah, here it is. Serenity Talus. Let me see if yeah, free him. It's so pathetic. Like, dude, it'd been better had it been silent. Like, had you gone down there and there was like no voice at all, it might at least added some kind of creepiness factor. But no, he has to come and spoil it by opening his man pleaser. Just don't, dude. Don't voice act ever again, please. Well, here's the Shrine of Talos. So the dude's not here either. He's just not in the game. They've apparently erased this NPC from the game. And I couldn't say which mod did it, or if it's just a glitch or a bug with the special edition. Could be any of those things. I don't know. Oh well. All right, I'm done picking on Molag Ball's voice actor.
Nope.
I think it's clear where I stand on that particular individual. I guess it is pretty harsh when you tell someone that they should stop existing and working and being and talking forever. That's pretty bad. I guess I should probably apologize, but I won't. And my monster is gone. I need some coffee. Free him. That's so bad. Sorry. All right, I'm done. I'm done picking on him.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy.
All right, let's see what we got. I was kind of looking forward to seeing this area. You know what? Let's just wander around a little bit. I think I want to cruise up by Solitude, see also, and see what they got. Well, the mountains are so much crisper or something. They're just vivid. And the water.
And a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Those poor children must be heartbroken. Like, yeah, I'm sure they are. Which way should we go? We can go look up here. Yeah, this is pretty. Well, that's definitely clearer right there.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Not sure you belong here, citizen.
Oh.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Can't wait to kill another Volfrix boys.
Keep an...
Holy shit, they hit hard. Oh, my bounty's still at 1,000 because if you... Oh, wow. So if you kill a witness of a crime, it only removes the last crime. So if you commit 2 crimes in front of a witness, even when the witness dies, one of the crimes still stands because a witness that doesn't exist still witnessed a crime that they can't witness because they're dead. Really? Really? That's kind of... Wow. That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Boy, even in Oblivion, they at least got that right. Where if you doesn't matter what you did, if you got the last witness out of the way. Although no, I take that back. Sometimes the guards would know about shit just because it happened. They didn't have to see it. Like a guard in Cyrodiil could know that you did something like way over like by. Or a guard in the Imperial City would know you did something like in Anvil, And next thing you know, you go back to the Imperial City and there's a guard telling you, "Stop, criminal scum! I saw you from 358 miles away. Clear as day. Forfeit your stolen goods." Anyway. Well, at least I got to get that out of my system. Had to kill a... Eltree, yeah, that's it. Well, Eltree didn't show up. Eltree doesn't exist in my game yet, unless he's going to spawn later, or he's hiding somewhere, or he's stuck under the map, or he's stuck inside of a wall of a building, or he's scripted out of the game by either one of the mods or a glitch, or don't know, not really sure. But that's who I was talking about, and he's just not there. I mean, he doesn't exist. Yeah, isn't it amazing? This is kind of why I wanted to roll through here. So we went up there that way last time. Let's go look this way. I just kind of wanted to roll through the countryside and see what we got. The water, I think, is what really, really just does it. That is one of the, I would say, if I had to, like, narrow my mod selection down to, like, 5 must-have mods. Everyone else is doing a must-have mod video, so I don't want to do that. But if I had one, it would be this body replacer. The Seraphim body replacer, the vivid weathers, which give you all the new clouds and new skies and new stuff, the realistic waters, the Hairdos, Kay's Hairdos Lite. Did you guys just hear a dragon? I swore I just heard a dragon. And that Project Hippie is pretty nice. The unofficial patch... I wasn't running into any problems till I downloaded that. The unofficial patch. We weren't having problems, except for the normal bugs and glitches. Like maybe an NPC would be walking and disappear and reappear somewhere else and keep walking. That's always been a Skyrim thing. That's, you got so much going on that shit like that is going to happen. That never really bothered me. The dragons are still stupid and scared and run from you in a fight. That hasn't changed, so the patch didn't fix that. But this is the first time I've ever been to Markarth, and that dude wasn't there to drop off a note and start that quest. I don't care. I'm not going to do the quest. What I do care about is him not being there. How much does that impact in the rest of the game? That's what I'm worried about. That's my thing. I think I'm going to go delete that unofficial Skyrim patch. That's players deciding what they think is broken in the game. And they may very well be right, but they may not be right. What if a player thinks that a quest is broken because the player can't figure out the quest? Like Blood on the Ice. Perfect example. Windhelm. The quest works. Now, there is a way to bug that quest. Is that a bug? Is that a glitch? Or is that just not doing the quest in the proper order? Or a little of both? It's kind of buggy because you don't do it a certain way, but if you do it a certain way, it's just fine, right? But how about rewriting that entire quest to work the way you think it should work when it's not broken in the first place? Now you've broken it because you think you're doing it right because you think you know better, right? I'm not saying you guys. I'm saying the people who created a mod. So if you patch something if you fix something that's not broken, odds are you're probably going to break it, right? Isn't that pretty much a good rule of thumb? So I'm thinking maybe that wasn't wise. I'm hesitant to download a lot of other stuff that players think is right. Like this Immersive Wenches. I like having him in the game. I think it's amazing to walk into a bar and you have really hot chicks running around with their little plates full of goblets and stuff and whatever, and some of them you can even romance, and that's fine. But having him as a follower, all of a sudden my follower pops up with all these level 40 spells, and it's got an ebony sword that doesn't even exist in the game yet. We got to level like 14, 15 more times before ebony shit even starts popping up, but all of a sudden she's got that. And her summons are running around with ebony weapons. That's overpowered. Whether it's effective or not is irrelevant. It's still overpowered, and so... Okay, I'm not sure what's up with this. I think I'm gonna go delete that patch. There's been a few things that haven't been acting right since. So, yeah. And just because something maybe fixed one thing, if something fixes one thing and breaks 10 other things, and the thing it fixes doesn't really matter, but the other things that it breaks actually affect the game, then that doesn't work for me. I don't think that's a good trade-off. My opinion. And I'm not saying that's the thing. All I'm saying is I'm seeing problems that I've never had before. So, we're gonna go, I'll take that. Thanks. I hit hard too, bitch. I hit hard too. But, before we do that, I don't know what that's all gonna take. I don't know if that's that might be a hard reset type thing. But I think that pretty much settles it for me. That's a mod that I'm not gonna personally endorse. But I would endorse the Vivid Weathers. What's done this is, in fact, if you look down below, you just did you? Okay, I'm gonna delete it all together because I don't even want the coding or whatever in. That chicken was running for its life. Let me out of here. No. You see this dual-wielding Forsworn. Come back here, you chicken. I remember what you did to me in Riverwood. Come back here, I say. Don't make me tell you again. I want to see what the Forsworn armor looks like on my character. I've always been a fan of this armor. I played a character once where it was all Forsworn stuff, Forsworn swords, Forsworn armor, all that. I played a Breton. I always play a Breton anyway, but in that case, Breton fit because most of them are Bretons, if not all of them. It fits. There's no clipping. You notice that? Like the body, it's not clipping through the. Oh, you can still wear your armbands too, and the thigh dagger. You can still wear that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, just had to see. All right. Yeah, but it really is. But I would say if you were to look at my list down below, if I were to say I had to pick just 5 or 6 out of that list, the Hairdos, the Seraphim body replacer, and the extras. Do the extras too, because that makes sure that all the armors in the game work. That there's not a whole bunch of clipping and stuff. And it's... I haven't seen any problems, so I'm going to assume that those two together, they're basically the same thing. I think one of them's kind of like a patch for the other. The static mesh improvement mod. That's what's giving, like, a lot of these mountains and rocks and stuff, their texture. The realistic texture where you can get up on something and get up close to it and it still looks real. Son of a bitch. Seriously? Yeah, that mesh mod and the vivid weathers and the and the wet and cold and the realistic waters. So I guess that's about 7. But you got plenty of room. I think you could probably fit all those mods on your PS4 if they were available, which they're not, but if they were, I doubt that takes up more than about 2 gigs of space. So I think what you get for the PS4, if I remember right. So me and Uthgerd can just do work. We can just roll through everything. She's such a badass. She's awesome. Yeah, but you're right though. Whoever said that earlier, it's just beautiful. Money? I don't honestly really care. I make my own stuff. The only thing I ever really buy in the game is houses and soul gems early on, and then later on when you start going to dwarven ruins, you don't even need to buy those. So money's just really just for houses, really. Houses and furnishing houses later in the game. Early on, soul gems so you can enchant your stuff, get weapons that you can actually use. Yeah, the clouds on the mountain make a huge difference. I'm not sure if it's the static mesh or if it's the vivid weathers that does that. Not sure. Doesn't really matter. They work really well together, so. But yeah, look at that. Like that river. Except where it's not quite rendering down there at the end. That's fine. Still. That right there, I mean, that's just... Yeah, that's just amazing. Look at that. I mean, this is how the game is supposed to look, right? I mean, really. And, you know, I know there's PC guys who have like 100 more gigs of space, you know, and they've got a $10,000 $15,000 system with all this, you know, 4K this and 60 frames a second that, and, you know, 4 million teraflops and, you know, whatever. And that's fine. And I'm sure there's even more that could possibly be done. Maybe with, you know, lighting and shadowing and all the different things that you can do if you got the computer space. But considering this is just your basic Xbox console, I think these mods really optimize. Look at that! You even get the little you know, the little circles of light there, little reflective light things, whatever you want to call them. It's nice. Nice. I'm personally pretty happy with this. I like the ability to walk around and just look at the ground and say, wow, I can actually see detail. It doesn't just look like you're always walking through shiny mud, which is usually the case in Skyrim before. Much of the time, if you walked up to a wall like this, all you would see is really bad pixelation. You'd see squares. You'd see a square, different color square, kind of put together, where if you walked far enough away from a distance, it might sort of look like a rock, kinda. But if you get within 10 feet of it, it looked like mud, right? That's how it used to be. Now, I get all up on this shit, and it looks like a rock. You know, I'm like, damn, that's... Like, that's cool to me. I think that's pretty friggin' amazing. Considering I'd say a huge percentage of the game world has been touched up and retextured and made to where, you know, it looks like the ground. It looks like rocks and dirt. I mean, it's just... It's the way it's supposed to look, I think, in my opinion.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Well, you do that then. But I think one of the biggest improvements, aside from all this, is the ocean. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's... I mean, it's worth just running around just looking at shit. You don't really have to be doing anything. I'm just cruising around Skyrim, just looking at Skyrim. That's all. Just looking. Don't mind me. I'm just here looking. Let's go up to Solitude. There's something I want to see. Actually, let's go up to Winterhold. There's something I want to see. Yeah, we've been cruising, huh? We could damn near walk there from here. Actually, we can walk there. We can walk there from here. Let's go to Oostengraf. Oh, the, what do they call Briar Hearts? Yeah, those things are... Those Briar Hearts, they're nasty. I think they get double damage. I think they get a buff. They almost have to, because they hit so friggin' hard. Look at... I almost like the nighttime as much as the daytime, honestly. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna head over this way. We looked at a bit of this last night, but let's see, that's Solitude up there, so let's go this way. Hopefully it'll turn daytime here. I see a troll. Didn't like that, did you, bitch? Don't run now. Oh, you can see the Borealis in the water. Okay, look, troll, you're gonna have to go because I'm trying to check out the scenery here. Damn, this thing's regenerating health fast. Look at that. You see it creep up almost as fast as it's going down. I think I'm hitting him for 10 and he's getting 8 back. God. Alright. Look at this. Look at the water. Oh, we gotta get over here closer to the ocean. We gotta go see. And I feel like a kid with a new toy with all these graphics. Like, ooh, so pitiful. What was that? Is that right? Hey, Grouchy? Pitiful? Pitiful? Jeez. Like, that's... I don't know about you guys, but if I'm Bethesda, I look at this, I see that it's easy, it can be done, the entire mod didn't even take up half a gig of space, and I'm like, this exposes me. I would take this as a matter of pride, personal pride, if I was making games. You know what I mean? Like, someone just comes in and just does this on the fly, and they're not even getting paid for it. I charged all 100 million of y'all that are playing my game $60 a piece to come play my game, and I didn't do this. Someone else comes by on the fly and just puts this in there because they know that's what they wanted in the first place, and I could have and I didn't. That's a problem. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. I would take this as a personal affront if I was Bethesda. I mean, I would seriously be saying, in my next game, I'm going to make this look like Nintendo 64. I mean, right? If you were a game developer and you put out a game and maybe you thought you put your heart and soul into it. Let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think so, personally. I really don't. But let's just say they did. Maybe at least some of them did. Damn, it got dark. Apparently, the cloud has rolled in because it realized we were appreciating the graphics, and it didn't want to let us do that for very long. But I would sit there and I would look at this and I would see what people had done with it. You know, Bethesda gives the modders the tools to work with. They say, here, we just leave it wide open for them. They make it easy, right? But then the modders come in and do this, and this, if I was Bethesda, I'd be like, oh, damn. We could have done this and we didn't. My next game, I'm gonna try to make this look bad. You know, the skies are gonna be beautiful. Everything's gonna look natural. Everything's gonna be rendered. There's gonna be full detail in everything. Everything's gonna be textured. I don't care if you pick something up and shove it in your eyeball. You're still gonna be able to see every single hair in every single thread in every single piece of yarn that goes into weaving a fucking basket. You're gonna see all that. That would be my attitude going into the next game. Seeing this, seriously. If you got any pride and integrity about yourself, it'd be almost impossible not to feel that way. If you're developing a game like this and then people come along and just on the fly do some shit that makes your original product look half-assed at best. Is that fair? I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. And we have a right to say that because it was our money. Our money that paid for this. And if we're a fan base, we should be passionate. You know, it'd be like, how many of you have had a favorite band, a favorite music group, or a favorite individual singer, whatever, doesn't matter, an entertainer, a musical entertainer of some form or fashion at some point in your life, and listened to that person and were loyal to that person until they sold out commercially, to the point where they didn't even sound like themselves anymore. Or they sort of sounded like you could tell it was them, but it wasn't their music. It wasn't their style. It wasn't their flair. It was like, you know, being married to somebody for 10 years and all of a sudden one day they're just a different person. They're a complete asshole and you don't even like them, but they're completely different than who they were yesterday. You know, that type of thing, right? That's, I mean, if you're invested, you should be allowed to comment on that. And you should have a voice. You should have some word. You're not just paying your money. You're a fan. You know, if you're like me, you're a Bethesda fan, and you feel what's the word for it? Not just disappointed, but you feel betrayed, right? And this is beautiful, but this is 90% of this is fan made. Like all these mods and stuff, the body model, the ability to create a character that actually really looks good amongst other characters that really look good, and to be able to really see pretty stuff in a world that should be beautiful. Most of this is fan made. I mean, now sure enough, Bethesda laid out the canvas and gave us all a big box of paints, right, to work with, but why didn't they paint the picture? If we're going to come in and touch some things up and put some details, that's one thing. But to come in and literally, you know, it's like Bethesda basically laid down all the gesso and then said, here's the paints and y'all just finish it up type thing. I think we should be able to speak on that. I really do. And it'd be nice to have a voice. It'd be nice if they were paying attention. It'd be nice if they take a look at this, take it as a personal affront, and put so much awesomeness into their next game that the modders have a hard time finding anything to do. You'll always have the modders that'll want to put shit that has nothing to do with the game in the game. You know, anime stuff, hentai stuff, My Little Pony shit, you know, stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But there shouldn't be so much room for modders to come in and literally make everything better. If you and me can come into a game with basic tools and make everything better, that means, guess what? Everything sucked in the first place, right? Well, maybe it didn't suck, but it wasn't very good. If you and I can come in and make it better right off the top, then the people we're paying to make it good in the first place are obviously not doing their job. I think that's fair to say. I think that's fair. If you buy a brand new car and you have to go buff it just to make it shiny, guess what? Your paint job was shit in the first place. That's fair to say. That's fair. It's not antagonistic. It's not negative. It's not. It's just. It is what it is, right? I'd really like to see them really step up their game on the next one. It's not fair to criticize people who lack skill when you're paying them to be skilled. And then on top of that, people who have shown skill and then do not exercise that skill in a consecutive product that you've paid the equivalent sum of money for. I bought Fallout 3. I bought Oblivion. I was expecting an RPG with Skyrim. I was expecting an RPG with Fallout 4. They dropped that ball. I paid them for that. I have no right to criticize them for not exercising the skill they're capable of, but they just didn't bother. I don't have a right. Wow. I have to say you're wrong. That bothers you. Well, doesn't make you right. You're still wrong. Now you're just bothered and wrong also. You know. Oh well. Oh man, let's see how realistic these glaciers are. The water is just hyper realistic. The water's just amazing. Yeah, there's a little clipping. That's fine. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm just looking at the overall picture here. That's pretty fantastic. I don't know what kind of wow, even the rocks down under the water are rendered. Holy shit, that's a lot of slaughterfish. Can I get out of here, please? I do not need them chewing on my face. I don't know how many people they lost that were there before. That skill wasn't an issue. Look at my armor's all frosty from being in the cold water. That's pretty awesome. I think the point, Junders, so that you understand exactly where I'm coming from, is let's pick an artist. Let's pick an artist that, here's a perfect example. Charles Schultz. Rest in peace. I believe he passed away. But he did, Snoopy. Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Woodstock and all that, right? I believe that's Charles Schultz, right? I don't believe he's with us anymore. But let's say you picked up the Sunday paper to look for your Peanuts cartoon, like you do every Sunday, and all of a sudden you got stick figures. There wasn't even really a Peanuts character. Or you'd see a stick figure talking to another stick figure, and it's Lucy talking to Charlie Brown. But it not only doesn't look like it, but then what they say to each other isn't even funny. And then Snoopy is a stick figure dog on a square, which is supposed to be his house, and pretending to be the Red Baron, and they show a circle in the sky that's supposed to be a cloud. And in other words, there's no, right? But it's got Charles Schultz's name on it, and it says Peanuts, and you got that. And you got that for a while, and then all of a sudden it went back. Would you legitimately be able to criticize the product and the lack of, in using your words, the lack of skill in that you've got the name on it, you've got the title, you're selling the product, you've got this, but what you're getting is absolutely nothing. It's dog shit in the name of people who you know can do, and then in the future do, but somewhere in here there's this gap of garbage that it's inexcusable. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is beautiful, but this isn't how it originally looked. All this water, all these beautiful rocks, that amazing treescape there, the way there's actually color and solitude from this distance, right? And the clouds and the mist sifting through those mountains, that's all user-made. Absolutely, Bethesda could take no credit for this. All they did was put a few triangles in there, which were the base mountains, and put some splotchy-ass pixelation in there, which was supposed to be texture and color, which wasn't texture and color once you got within 50 feet of it. Okay, that's a lack of art. That's a lack of skill. That's a lack of effort. That's a lack of integrity. That's a lack of anything that you would expect for the money that you're giving them for a product that they could do. They just didn't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm criticizing. I'm not criticizing somebody for doing the best they can with what they've got, right? I've seen some artists who do a whole lot with very little. Cartoonists, photorealistic artists and stuff like that are obviously not necessarily very skilled, but they have a vision, and they take everything they got and they make something with it. No, I'm not so callous as to criticize that. But when you can and you just don't, and then someone else who has half the skill that you have comes in and does 10 times more because they actually took the time to do it, they expose you for having lacked the integrity and effort that you're getting paid for. In other words, you're getting the money, but you're not doing the work. Now you're just sitting at your desk because you know you're going to get so much an hour. You know you're going to pick up a check on Friday. Why the fuck should you work if you don't have to? That's the sense I'm getting. And yeah, I do have a problem with that, and I will criticize that. And I think I should, because I think I have a right, because that was my money that went out of my pocket and into theirs, and they, in a lot of ways, didn't deserve it. And the modders have exposed that. That's the point that I'm making. So, just to clarify that, wasn't trying to hurt feelings or anything else, or be callous again, towards people who have some artistic ability and do the best they can with it. You don't hurt those people's feelings for that. That's not where I'm headed with it. What I'm talking about is people who can and just don't. And then other people come by and show what could have been done with it, and the people who did it in the first place know they goddamn well could have, and they just didn't. I have a problem with that. I feel ripped off in that sense. Are these hired thugs? I think we have hired. I must have stolen from somebody. So that was it. That was it, Junders. So just to clarify, so you don't think I was bashing you. I wasn't. I wasn't. But I don't. I see people getting defended, but sometimes I see people getting defended, as if maybe you're being too hard on them. When actually there really is no defense. There really kind of is no excuse for, shoddy workmanship. If you're not able, that's one thing, but if you are able and you just don't, that's just lazy. I'm sorry, I can't call it anything but, and I don't think they should be defended. I don't, you know, I think they should be called out, because maybe next time they'll actually do something. Okay, I really wasn't trying to attack Uthgerd there. Sorry about that, Uthgerd. Uthgerd's like, they aren't hitting me enough, you gotta help them. Yeah, even the hired thugs aren't acting right. Like, why is that one standing over there? This is the second or third time I've seen that. Once I'm done oohing and awing over the graphics here, I'm gonna go delete that up. I wonder who sent him. Let's see if we can find a note. She had a steel katana, huh? Nice. I guess that one's got the note. What do you do? Go drown himself? Seriously? I guess so. He's drowning now. Look, he's drowning. You see his health going. I'll let him kill himself. He'll float to the surface eventually, right? Look at the water, man. Like, you can even see, the reflection right there. You see that? Where the water kind of smooths out a little bit. Isn't that? That's amazing. I'll mount your head on my wall while he's down there dying. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with this. Somehow he's not even drowning for some reason. He started to drown there for a minute and then he stopped. This is kind of broken here. I don't know what's up with this. Oh, I really wanted to see who sent these people. But, I guess if he'll never drown, he'll never die. Let's go out and investigate these icebergs real quick. I want to see if the ice looks more like ice up close. Right, and in that case, yeah, you know, the people in charge, there should be some kind of filtering process where they at least give you a basic test. You understand basic principles of art, basic light shadowing, distance, depth, you know, basics, right? I mean, that you would think that would. Hey, what's up? What's up, Matua? How's it going? You would think that would be there would be some criteria that you would have to pass to get hired on with a AAA developer. You know, where everything's riding on their product and the name of their product. Oh, wow, we actually got waves now? That's new. At least the edge of the coast moves a little bit. I still really want to go see these icebergs over here. Yeah, maybe, but that's like Junders was saying, that specifically goes towards the developers themselves and their hiring policies and standards or whatever. Oh, look at the ice. So much better. Holy crap. Wow. That sounds like they even added a few sound effects. Yeah, they did. Oh, is my imagination, or does this ice not look like friggin' ice now? Look at this shit. This is really cool. Wow. This is so much better. Are y'all, like, feeling cold at home now? In your house, you're like, damn, I'm starting to feel kind of chilly. Just because this water just looks cold as fuck. Yeah, this is what I was wanting to see, man. I wish the sun would come out. Let me see if I can get the sun to come out. Would that be about 10 in the morning? I think we're still overcast. Now we got a fucking blizzard. I mean, seriously, they will not give me a breakup. They will not let the sun come out. I cannot wait while enemies are nearby. Okay, I don't know where enemies are, but whatever. What? Oh, no. I haven't really gone anywhere in the game yet. Hilaire, we just basically just got the Horn of... I haven't even turned the Horn of Jurgen Wingcaller back in yet. We're only like level, what, 18 or something? Or 19 or 20 or whatever. And we spent a lot of that just running around, looking around. Now, it was like this last night. I was trying to get a clear day, and it wouldn't give me one. It was just cloud after... I guess it's possible there is no... clear skies setting for this area. I guess that's possible. I don't know where the enemy is either. It's got to be a slaughterfish down in the water or something. Yeah, it was like 14 days in a row and we just couldn't get... It cleared up for a minute while the clock was ticking down and then it went back to cloudy. Slaughterfish. Probably. A little bit of sunlight shining through somewhere. Let's try it again. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is what I was waiting for.
What was that?
See, this is just broken. This is broken. I finally get clear skies and a hired thug who's been drowning for 7 or 8 days now pops up randomly to instantly one-shot me on its... Yeah, there's a lot of things that are making the game bad, to put it very mildly. I think when a game appears to be trying to give you more reasons not to play than to play is when you maybe change the way you look at that game. Like it's trying its hardest. Like, let's say you had a friend, and that friend is, woe is me, I suck. And then every time you tried to tell them, no, you don't suck, they did something intentionally to prove to you that they suck as a person. And how long can they continue that behavior before you finally either agree with them or just go hands off and just say, I give up. At some point, you're either going to just make it or break it. I mean, at what point do you finally say, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe you do kind of suck. I'm just saying, like, Fallout 4 did this all the time. It was 24/7. Everything you experienced in the game was an attempt to instill in your mind how bad the game was. Every 5 seconds, there was something there to remind you that whatever you might like to see in the game, it's not there and you can't have it. And no, having fun is not an option, you know, type of thing, right? As much time as I spent in the game, it was to avoid the game's attempts to prove to me how bad it was. I kind of see where it started. I'm not sure where the misstep is in the game development. I'm not exactly sure where it takes place. It's probably not just one single thing. It's probably a lot of things, or the exclusion of a lot of things that are needed to make a game much more immersive. It's pretty now, I can say that. But stuff like that, like, you have to laugh it off. You're required to either laugh it off and say, oh, ha, 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 he, another Skyrim glitch. But if you step outside of that box and you look in at it, you say, wow, this game is really trying really, really hard to make me not like it. You know what I mean? Like, how much more does this game have to do before I finally snap myself awake and say, this is just bad? The dragon fight, shit like that? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I spent a lot of time away from Skyrim. I just got back into it just because they made the special edition. I guess I'd kind of forgotten just how bad it can be in some ways. I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to put a... Actually, I guess I am trying to put a downer on the stream right here in the middle of the stream. I guess I'll just leave it alone. But it's kind of hard not to acknowledge it because it keeps shoving it in my face. I think that's fair. If something keeps rubbing its nuts across your face, to eventually acknowledge, hey, there's nuts on my face. I think that's reasonable. And it's Blizzard again. I guess this is the downside to the vivid weathers. Scorch of the Skyrim sea pirate extraordinaire, right? What the hell is that? Oh, a spider. Running backwards. Gotcha. I like that even the spider looks like it's got snow and frost on it. Anyway, back to where I was. Let's see. Let's follow the coast along here. I gotta get out of this fucking... It can't blizzard 24/7, can it? 365? I hope not. I hope eventually it'll clear up, maybe. Oh, yeah. With their, like this, like vertical, right? With their tails straight up. Well, actually, their tail kind of curled. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Backwards, too, sometimes. I remember that. Also, you remember how sometimes the scorpions, like, I don't know if they were, like, rendering or spawning into the ground a little bit, but they would, like, you'd, like, see them half sunk in the ground, and then they would, like, sort of disappear and then fall again from the sky from, like, 5 million feet up, like, from outer space, and then die when they landed. You ever seen that? Like, almost like they got launched, because, like, they were They were like springboarded or something because they spawned just under the ground, and so it would like, I don't know what the physics effect was on it or whatever, but they would like disappear for a second. Next thing you know, you got this giant rad scorpion falling from outer space and shit, being sent by the aliens or something. I remember that used to happen sometimes. It was nice too, because I'm like, I really didn't want to have to waste 500 clips of ammo on that rad scorpion. I'm totally glad that it went into the orbit space program and killed itself. The snow just won't stop. It just won't. It won't stop. It looks like the sun. Swore I saw the sun. God. Okay, it's becoming annoying. Luther can tank everything. Yeah, she finally died, huh? Now they're spamming ice wolves. I win. You want to send anything else? You can send the rest. You can send 8 fucking dragons. We'll kick their fucking pussies off too. Anybody else? I got you. I got you, bitch. I won't even cast another spell. Fuck you. Pussies. Cheating ass enemy spam. Let's make the game appear hard and give them 1,500 extra enemies that don't even exist in the game right here. Let's just spawn them. Fuck it. That's weak. That's weak. Design a level. Don't just spam me with enemies. That's weak. Cowards. Garbage. Alright, let's see who sent them here. It's not either of these. I thought I just picked up the letter. Didn't I? Thought I did. Contract? Is that it? Here's agreed by expecting faithfully give a request. Teach a lesson to the thief. Okay. You need not kill her. Well, they were certainly going to kill me. Hamal? What is a Hamal? Who is that? Apparently I stole from somebody. Gonna get some game time, Hilaire? Alright, have a good one. Hopefully, if they send thugs after you, they don't have a pack of ice wolves with them. still, the sun won't come out. It just won't. I don't. No. I'll wait another day, I guess. I swore I saw it peek up there for a second, but psych. No sun for me. Yeah, it's just psych. No sun for me. I really want to see the sunshine reflecting off this water here. We might just have to sit here and wait for a month if necessary. Oh, maybe. No, psych. Just kidding. No sun for me. Well, I don't know what the RNG is. I don't know what the chances each day of getting a storm, but whatever it is, I'm having a hard time accepting that it's 100%. Storm 365 days a year. Clouds, rain, shit weather 365. I would say if that's the case, maybe this isn't the mod to have. Nope, snow again. I don't know what that is. Fog? I mean, it's cool. I like the whole thing. You can have fog and all that, but not every day. Seeing as you had 150 potential weather systems, I don't think I should be locked into just 2 of them. Either shit or shittier. Wow. All the pretty colors, man. Look at all the colors. Look at the clouds moving along the horizon. Like a, I don't know, storm system or something off in the distance. Isn't that cool, man? Brad sent you a letter thanking you for killing your own character? Braith sent you a letter thanking you for killing yourself? That is messed up. What kind of well, that's taking Brat to a whole different level. Children sending letters to people thanking them for killing themselves at their own funeral. What kind of shit is that? Like, that's just wrong on several different. Look at the sky. Look at the moon, man. I wonder if the moon reflects in the water. Okay, let's just chill. Let's just wait a little bit and see. This is awesome. So I guess that would be the sunset over there. Kind of missing it with the mountain. Oh, this is kind of crazy cool for a screenshot. Look at the clouds in front of the moon. I mean, that looks cool. That just looks cool. Like this mod allows for the changing of the lighting, right, as the day goes down, for colors to saturate the clouds and do cool shit. Like, I'm totally impressed with that. Look at that. This is like all new. This is all new. This is badass. Totally dig this. Not seeing the moon reflecting in the water, though. That is one detail. I wonder if they could patch that. It also could be because it's two different mods. I've got realistic water, and I've got, which comes last. And I've got the weathers, which gives us the sky and all the different cloud systems and the shitty weather 364 days out of the year. But this is what it does for you. You can just chill. See, this is where, like, the campfire mod comes into play, where you can sit and at your little campsite and you can just chill and just look at stuff. I think I'll just set up camp here, get in my sleeping bag, light the fire, and watch the moon, man. Jeez. Yeah, can you imagine if that was reflected in the water right there? More wolves? Seriously? Whatever. Frost troll over there just trolling. This is what you call expert trolling right here. You see him over there? Hold on. He's over there. Just, you know, trolling. Trolling like a boss. In his little troll cave. Being, well, you know, a troll. I like the way they did the Nern roots, too. Well, the music even makes it cool in the background. You hear that? It's like, gives it kind of a somber feel or something. Okay, I'm totally waiting till daytime now. 30 seconds, just instant. Trollception. That's it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Son of a bitch! Just 2 hours ago. Oh, we'd have got the sunrise. Ooh, wait, sunrise. That's a good idea. Well, let's see. Sunrise probably about 6:30. Let's try that. Oh, this is it, y'all. This is it. Let's go get a front row seat. There's a winter hold over there. Get down to where some of the water texture renders a little bit. Okay. Well, while y'all do the whole sunrise. Actually, I want to see it. No, I was going to make some coffee, but fuck that. I want to check this out. Y'all ever seen anything like this in Skyrim before? I mean, I guess some of you guys have. I guess if you played on... Oh, there's a Zura's shrine up there. I didn't know you could... You probably can't, actually. It's probably mountains. Look at this. Really, Uthgar? Really? I can see where they try to render waves. You can, like, literally see it. They're little dirty spots. Yeah, they could have done without that, I think. That's cool, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go make coffee. Yeah, right. Everyone's just... Oh, man. Wait, checking out my character's hovering skills. Like that. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm here. We were all watching the sunrise, man, singing Kumbaya. And getting at peace with our inner selves. Right on, man. And fucking the clouds came back while I was gone, didn't they? Well, why have one coffee if you can have two? Made a double. I'm totally ready to go. Okay, so this is what I'm going to present to you guys, because I haven't really done anything in the main quest. We've just been looking at the game. We've been looking at the mods and stuff. I've got to uninstall one of them because I seriously think it's affecting my gameplay. I think it's affecting the way some of the AI is acting. One of the quests didn't spawn. This unofficial Skyrim patch appears to be as much of a bug as it is a patch. Don't know that that's the case. I can't say that it's the culprit, but there's things that are happening now that have never happened before, and that's the one difference, is I have that, whereas before I didn't. And look at the water, man. Look at that shit. That is just fantastic. From a distance, that looks bad, but up close, these waves actually look kind of cool. I think once you get the dirty rendering look out of them and get down here more at eye level, they look a little more natural, I guess. The idea is to create, but if you're not going to do this along the entire coast, I wouldn't do this at all. Would you guys agree? Let's just say that wasn't there, and you just had the rippling. I think. If they slowed that down a little bit, and where it's lapping up against the shore, if there was just a little foam, like there was a very light current, if you're going to create a current like that, there needs to be waves. There's no waves. There's no anything. So what you've tried to create the effect of moving water, but then 6 feet out, there's no movement at all. So that's not. It doesn't click. This needs to either be all the way across the board or not at all, in my opinion. I mean, I see what they tried to do, and that's cool, but it's not consistent. It looks like cells, little cells of movement, little ovals of a certain effect, and they don't even mesh. Like, this one doesn't even connect to that next one. So it's just like little spots of something going. But besides that, that is a very small thing when you look at this right here. Just like that. The way you've got the multiple textured ripples going, flowing. Like you got a flow, but then you've got movement, and then it calms down off in the distance, and you see the reflections, and it's almost glassy. That's how it's supposed to go. That shit looks real to me. I think that's amazing. So I can overlook the really bad attempt to create wave action here. It's totally not working. But that's fine. That's fine. It's still pretty nice. Raspberry tea? Is that what you're rolling with? You're rolling with the old raspberry tea right now? Nice. I honestly don't think I've ever had raspberry tea, actually. What's this? Oh, I got that right. I got the display off. No, I'm gonna have to go. Actually, I'm really tempted. I was gonna present you guys with this. The dual wielding has become tedious. I dual wielded my first character and second and third and 20th and 80th character in Skyrim, and then tried the two-handed katana thing, but all they really had was the ebony blade, and that was, I don't know. I mean, that was a cool sword and all that, but now I have options. Now I can make things, and I can make them out of whatever material I want to make them out of. So if I want to run with a weak weapon and armor thing going, I can do that and still have cool weapons, because you can make iron katanas and stuff now. Two-handed is cool. Never been much of a sword and shield guy. I always like the challenge of, if you're going to block, two-handed weapons don't block very well. They do a little bit, but you can do some bashing with them. I get more of a sense of sword play with a two-handed weapon, or a one-handed weapon. Just a one-handed weapon by itself. You get a sense of sword play. You can block with it. You can bash with the two-handed, which you can't do with the one-handed weapon, I don't think. Maybe you can. When you're blocking, if you're blocking with a one-handed sword, can you bash with it too? You know, like with the pommel bash or whatever? Huh. Let's find out. I'm kind of curious, actually. Let's see. I guess you can. It doesn't really look right when you're using katana to have it just in one hand. If you're going to use one-handed katanas, use two of them. That was my thing. And I really wanted to play like this, but constantly switching back and forth between these weapons has become a chore. It's gotten annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's because I guess I've just played like this a lot. It's boring. So either do several things. Either I can start a character. Now that we've seen all the prettiness that is Skyrim and stuff, if we just want to just play, I can go start a two-handed character. Or we could go play some Fallout 4. Or sure what else to do. I think I'm guessing if you guys are here, you're here for this. If not, if you're just here to hang out, then it doesn't matter what we play. I watch streams like that sometimes just to hang out with whoever's streaming. Just, hey, what's up, man? And then talk about whatever we talk about, which is how it goes here a lot of times. But okay, keep this in mind. I want to play with the two-hander, and I don't want an overpowered weapon. I like letting my build dictate my damage and my abilities, as opposed to just a bunch of overpowered gear. Anybody can play with a sword that does 500 damage, but you at least can dictate your points, what you put your points into, if you play with a base level weapon. I also feel more comfortable with weapons that everyone else is using in the game. You might run across an ebony greatsword on some Draugr, like Draugr Deathlords and stuff, might have an ebony greatsword. Other than that, about all you're going to see in the game, and bandits. You might run into a bandit that has an ebony weapon or something like that. You run into some elves that have glass weapons later in the game. So there is that. But for the most part, I'd say 90% of the time, everyone's either got a steel or iron weapon. Mace, greatsword, battle axe, whatever. Except the Silverhand, which have silver greatswords, which are actually kind of cool. The stats aren't that great, and you can't upgrade them. But in that case, you can also make silver katanas, believe it or not, now. But they don't look so much different. I like the iron katanas. I think they look like a rustic, realistic katana. I really do. Like, I totally think that looks right. It looks good. First and third person. I just wanted to play with wakizashis. I said, I don't know, you guys who have been watching my streams for a while. I don't know if you remember me talking about, these are ninja katanas, for lack of a better term. They're shorter than a katana and a little bit straighter, but they're longer than a tanto, which would be, I guess, like the suicidal weapon for the samurai or whatever. And I guess it could also be used as just a basic dagger, right? Which they have tantos, actually, that you can make too. But I always wanted to play with these, and I'm like, wow, what if you could dual-wield wakizashis like that dude from the movie, was it Ninja Assassin or whatever? He was pretty cool like that. And I was like, man, I want to do that. But I think the lack of combat animations and the lack of ninja-ness in your character makes that, it's like a cool concept, it's a cool idea, but it doesn't execute well, because you can't do really cool acrobatic Japanese combat animations and stuff, which are kind of required if you're going to dual wield ninja katanas, honestly. So anyway, if I had a two-handed weapon, let's set some like challenges, things to do and things to not do. Like me, I thought the whole iron weapons and clothing only would kind of open up the alteration tree, to kind of require you to use alteration spells to make up for armor. If you're going to get into a melee, so because you're playing a melee character, you're going to take hits because people are hitting you back, I mean, that's kind of common sense. So Should we go... We also have some options. Also keep in mind with the new body models, a lot of the armors that didn't always look real good now look good. I mean, I've seen some NPCs rocking iron armor and that shit look good. Like, look at Uthgerd in her friggin' steel plate. That shit is, I mean, she's working that steel plate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she really is. She's like working that. It's like a boss. Anyway, so there's lots of options there. Should we go clothing? I want to run with the two-hander. I like the two-handed playstyle. It's not something I've done a lot in Skyrim. Or we could go a pure mage. We could play a pure mage. I hadn't really tried that either, and that would give me the opportunity to run around in Nocturnal's gown and look all slutty. Because I think Nocturnal's gown is hot, and I think if you're a mage, you almost have to use that. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, Dragon Age 2. We could play some Dragon Age 2, also. I am not adverse to playing Dragon Age 2. The what? Looks like a what? Pure mage. Alright. Guess enchanting is kind of irrelevant then, isn't it? Alright, let's see. What do we got? Shock spell's pretty much good for anything. I don't think there's anything resistant to shock. It doesn't set anybody on fire. That. Okay, well, we're not going with flames then. Enemies running away means enemies get a second chance at life. Never use a spell or an ability that causes enemies to run like a bitch. Or you'll be chasing half the enemies in Skyrim around like these bitch-ass dragons who run... It's... Yeah, no. Just no. Alright. So, shock it probably is. Okay. I don't care about that. Well, we'd have to take that. Spells. What level is that? 70? Okay, that's later in the game. Why do they put shit like that in the game? So I'm guessing it goes 25-30 or 25-50? I'm guessing probably 25-50. Gotta have that. Not too many points. Alright, so you got 1, 2, 3. Come on, man. 4, 5. That puts you at level 6, right? Okay, so that's level 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. I'll take that. Probably go 19 there. So we're only level 19. Okay. 20. 24. 5, 26, 27. Don't have to wear clothing. Yeah, I gotta wear clothing. 28. None of these matter then. Okay. Yeah. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Maybe. That sounds useful. Okay, it's doable. Yeah, it's doable. Okay. Gotta go uninstall this. Hey, Brendan, what's up, man? I'm just sitting here looking. Alchemy. Yeah, I've never invested in alchemy before either. All right, let's just quit out of here. Okay, so let me go to mods. Don't know if I need to restart everything. I should have not listened to everybody when they said, "Oh, this is like totally the must-have mod of all mods among mods in modding." And I'm like, you know, I'm not having a problem with that. As soon as I put it in, I got all kinds of ridiculous shit going on. Craftable everything. Nocturnals. Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. That's not acceptable. That's not cool. Is this? If I had my money's worth? Oh, yeah, probably so. I don't know if... Oh, man, it doesn't give anything. Doesn't tell you what body it's compatible with or any of that. Fuck it, we'll try it. I have a bad feeling about this. Nobody's using that. It should be the right order. Yeah, I agree, Ken. I try to kind of keep it to a bare minimum. I got a pretty good selection. I've actually deleted a few. I'm going to have to actually, let me do that right here. Let me fix that. Let's see. What load order did I put that in? Nocturnal's close after... Well, let's see if it works. It may or may not work. We'll see. It's not like we're stuck with that. I mean, there's plenty of things. Yeah, everyone wants to try a mage, and I got bored with the dual wielding. I just got bored with it. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty much how I've always played the game, is dual wielding. I wanted to play a two-hander, but no one wanted to let me play a two-hander. Everyone threatened to beat me up, so I said, well, okay, I guess I won't do that. And then we decided, all right. So let's, all right, so, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut this off so it can do a hard reset, which is usually, I'm guessing something to patch the entire game probably needs a hard reset. It didn't want to say one way or the other, so I'm just going to assume it does. And that's going to kill the stream. So if y'all want to hang out for like 3 minutes, I just got to end this and refresh everything, and then I'll be right back. Okay? So y'all just give me like 1 minute. I'll hang out and entertain one another, or go make coffee. Everybody go make coffee. And I'll be right back. Because as soon as I cut this off, it's going to mess with my capture software, which is going to kill the stream anyway, and then cause me to have to restart my computer regardless. So either way I do this, it doesn't really matter. So I'll be right back.